25th chapter, St. Matthew, the 25th chapter. You should hurry up and find this. This is the first book in the New Testament, so you shouldn't have a problem. The 25th chapter of St. Matthew, we will start reading at the 14th verse. And this is from the King James Version of the Bible. Amen? Amen. St. Matthew chapter 25, starting at verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several abilities, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. Likewise he that received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had 1 went and digged in the ground, and hid his Lord's money. Amen. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with them. And so he that had received the 5 talents came and bought the other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou hast delivered unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto them, Well done, thy good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over few things, and I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou delivered unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Thou enter into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering while thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and I went and hid thy talent in the earth. To there, lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knew that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou ought therefore to have put my money to the exchanger, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and gave it unto him which had 10 talents. For everyone that has shall be given, and he that have abundance. But from him that have not shall he be taken away even that which he has. I want to talk to you today, and I hope I hit somebody upside the head. Use it or lose it. Through the years, Lord, I keep on toiling. Lord, I'm toiling through the snow and rain. I have a friend of mine that I talk to quite frequent, and I often share with him, you have a gift.
Yes.
And if you don't use your gift, God is going to take it away from you. And I'm not going to even preach this one, because it's so much on my mind. I don't like to, when I extend the privileges of the church, and there are those who will come and take a seat. And there's two questions I pose to them first. The first one is, are you willing to obey, which is a word that church folks don't like to use anymore, because the first thing they'll holler, I'm grown. I do what I want to do. So obey is a dying word in the church. Matter of fact, y'all have even included it in your marriage vow. My daughter, when I got ready to marry her, she said, Daddy? I said, yeah. She said, let me see them books that you gonna use. I said, what? She said, Daddy, and let me see them books you gonna use. I said, for what? She said, because it's a word in that book that you gonna use that I'm not gonna say. I said, how you know what's in that book, Daddy? You ain't raised no fool. So I, playing with her, I pulled out my 3 books. The one it says, to talk to the husband. He do his big old grin on his face when you get down to that wife. Love, cherish, obey. I know that's Ebonics. Flag, I ain't gonna use that. I ain't gonna say obey. The 13th chapter, somewhere around that 7th verse of Hebrews, say, obey those who have rule over you. We don't do the things that we used to do. God, but His Son Jesus has said that everything that you have belongs to me. Are y'all talking to me? All of you are stewards over what I have blessed you with. I didn't see it but a couple of Saturdays ago, film at Great Road. And I know they had a little change because they rented a horse and a carriage. Are y'all with me? To bring this body all the way from over there where Mary Davis lived, on Grove Street, right back there. Now, yep. George Flagg, he loves his constituents here in Vicksburg. Martin Pace and Selwyn and all of them boys, but they are not going to allow you to hold up traffic with a horse and buggy all the way from Greater Grove Street back here for nothing. Are y'all with me? But I didn't see a Regency Bank. I didn't see a Trustmark. I didn't see Mutual Credit. I didn't see Banco South. And I didn't see nobody with a car full of bonds, saving bonds, and mutual credit certificate behind their casket. God has blessed us. He has blessed some of us more than he has others. So that which we have, we are what? Stewards of what he has loaned us. Are you going to help me? This man that we're talking about symbolizes Jesus. Jesus went on a long journey. Are you with me? Well, Pastor, when did he go on the journey? I'm glad you asked. Over 2,000 years ago. When he was up there on that cross, from 9 o'clock Friday morning until 3 o'clock Friday evening, and when they took him off of the cross, but prior to them taking him off the cross, he prayed to his Father and said, Father, it's all over. I've done everything you told me to do. Well, what was it I told you to do, son? You told me to visit the sick. I went in Peter's mother-in-law's house, and she was burning up with a fever, and I healed her. Okay. I fed the hungry. I took 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, a little last lunch, and I fed over 5,000 men. Not to include women and children. And that dog, I went to the cemetery. And Lazarus had been dead. He was stinking 4 days. And I raised him from the dead. I done everything he told me to do. Now I'm ready to come back to my place of comfort. But where is that? On the right-hand side, where I can intercede for your children down there. But they hard-headed. You tell them to love one another, they'll kill one another. You told them to visit the sick, they won't rather go someplace else. But I did what you told them to do. So Jesus, over 2,000 years ago, and I need to help you with something, he's coming back. You can see the sign of the time. But what I like about it, and I was reading this thing, it says, before he left, he called 3 men to him. The one he called and he said, I'm going to give you 5 talents. And they don't know whether it was gold, silver, or whatever it was, but anyway, it had some value to it. He called the other one and he gave him 2. And he said, make it happen. Then he called the last one and said, I'm going to give you 1. What gets me is when I extend the privileges of the church. And one, sit down, and then when I ask them, I say, are you willing to be led by and obey the rules and the bylaws of this great church? Yes. Are you willing to accept me as your pastor? Yes. Then I ask that other question. What were you doing? If they get out of them, they say, you know, they were members of the church. And I said, okay, what were you doing over there? Most of the time, if I ask 10, I guarantee you I can answer 8. What were you doing where you were? Nothing. A bench member. Let me help you with this. From the oldest to the youngest, every one of us in here has a talent. God has blessed you above the ability of some to do something. And when you come into the Lord's house and I ask you, what would you like to do in the church? I just want to be a bench member. Right now I do I'm fighting the lost, I'm fighting the losing battle. See, because the Lord said the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Come into church and work. But let me help you with something. Never have I seen so many mean and hateful folk in my life as you find in church. Don't want to do nothing. And then tell you got something they want you to beg them. They have a talent, they have a gift. They want you to beg them to do something. And then watch this. And then after they do it, they want you to pat them on the back. Everybody in here has a talent. I can't sing. You may be proficient in pushing the vacuum cleaner. That's a talent. Help me, Harris. Everybody can't push the vacuum cleaner. Can I help you? Somebody might have arthritis in both hands. Somebody may not be able to stand on their feet. Some folks might have a problem seeing. But you can sit and listen. That's a talent, being able to sit down and listen. Some of us have more talent than others. Everybody's not gifted to preach, but you can testify. I wish y'all helped me up in here. Then you got some folks that have a beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. That man sitting on there, I need a lead, huh? I need somebody to lead this song. But you go out that door and cuss the individual out. Preach, Harris. But I stopped by today to tell you, if you have a gift that you can use in the house of the Lord, and you don't use it, He will take it away from you and give it to somebody else. That man there has a talent for saying, I've been watching Frank sometime, and I don't say nothing to him. I bring him a song, and we ain't never rehearsed that song, and I can probably do about 2 minutes of it. They say, I know he got that song and gone. That's a gift. That's a talent. Ken over there beating on, look at all those things over yonder. I wouldn't know which one to hit, when, where, and how. But he's sitting there, don't listen to me. That's a talent. But let him and Frank don't use it. So whatever the gift is. And you know, that's the bad thing about it. You know what your gift is. Don't nobody have to tell you. If you're proficient in the kitchen, I ain't cooking. Don't cook then. I guarantee you what. Your hand ain't the only one know how to cook. I just need to help you with something. You don't know how to do, you don't know how to sing? Don't sing. Somebody, how long you been with me, baby? And you been singing that song already, ain't you? Take your gift, sit on it, don't use it. God will take it from you and give it to somebody else. But you've been blessed with your help. And this is another gift. The man right there. And I said, well, what? This is a gift. And I said, what can I do? What can I help you do? That's a gift. Working with these right here. That's a headache right there. That's a headache. Somebody got to do it. But that's a gift. To be able to work with that pew right behind them. You got to have a special gift. Huh? First of all, you have to have a gift to know how to talk to people. That's a gift. Huh? I just can't run up there and talk to them no any kind of way. I can't talk to these fellas no any. First of all, they want it. You have to have a gift. That's a talent to be able to do what? Sit there and talk to people. To go to the hospital. To sit in the hospital room with an individual that's sick. Might not even be able to conversate with you. But if you can sit there, that's a what? That's a gift. If you, whatever you do, be the best that you can be. If you're good at doing janitorial work, the church needs to be clean. Get busy. Don't wait on nobody. Whatever your gift is, use your gift, because if you don't use it, God take it away from you. Faithful servant. Notice what I'm getting ready to say. Now I'm getting ready to get in your house. Faithful servant. And I got it parenthesized, that's true disciples. Use their gifts and resources responsibly and generously. This is our house. Everybody in here has a gift that they can contribute to this church. I might not be able to clean the floor as good as Jones. But Jones know how to clean it. He's a custodian. Well, how do you know it? Because I seen him keep that Pimpleton Mall clean. But if he can keep Pimpleton Mall clean, how difficult is it to keep your church? That's a gift. The wicked and slothful servant is a false disciple that fails to use the resources that God has given to them. And let me scare you. If you don't use them, you're going to be punished. You'll catch that. So you need to use it or lose it. He attempts to make excuses for his failure. I ain't going over there to help him do nothing. Though. Every time I go there to help him do something, I ain't doing it right. Go anyway. Go anyway. You might not be able to manipulate that zero turn like as well as I can, but guess what? There's a weed eater. There's 3 weed eaters up in there. There's a blower up in there. And if you don't do nothing but bring the gas, let me put it in the zero turn and watch it. But just come and sit and watch me. That's a gift. Oh, y'all don't want to help me. The master called the servant and he divided the money. See, if I say talent, see, you ain't gonna talk over your head, but let me help you with that. He divided the money among his servants according to their ability. See, all of us do not have the same ability. No one receives more or less than he can handle. If he or she failed in their assignment, their excuse could not be they were overwhelmed. I wish somebody would help. I'm not going, if you're not computer literate, I'm not going to sit you behind a computer and ask you to do no computer work. Are you with me? But if you're proficient at working out there, then young. There is a job here at the church. Downstairs. There is a job for every one of us in this church. God in heaven knows. And I've been wondering now, Harry's gone back to work and ain't gonna be nobody near William trying to handle that big old grill. But everybody's not working. Preach, Harry. Everybody ain't working. But because you are lazy, slothful, and don't want to do nothing for the Lord, I wish somebody helped me. Failure can only come from laziness or hatred of the master. The money represents any and all kinds of resources we are given. God gives us time, gifts, and other resources according to our ability. God is not crazy. Everybody can't stand here and do what I do. Are you with me? But you can witness to somebody that's unsaved. You can let somebody know that there is a God. You can be a living testimony. Are you with me? Oh, I'm standing in the store in Jackson. Didn't know this lady from Adam's house cat, but she said something and I said, praise the Lord. She said, you know him? And we started talking, and when I finished with her, she said, boy, you're going to have me running all around this store. Because I can testify as to how good God has been. I don't know what he done for you, but how good God has been to me. Oh, the devil tried me this week, but every time I think about what she did last Sunday, well, I get excited. Because I know he answered. If I stay to tell you Jesus is coming back, does this mean we need to drop our jobs in order to serve God? No, it means we are to use our time and our talents. Somebody just take time out and sit down and talk to somebody. When you visit the sick, just to show up, make them feel good. You got a talent of selective listening. Go to the nursing home. She'll tell you how they act when I come over to the nursing home. Oh, black and white. Oh, they just get carried away. Simply because what I sit there, I listen to them, I talk to them. Got this one little white lady, she had a stroke. Head to the side. And the night that we was over there, I had a family member there too. But she was trying to cut a piece of rib. She don't have use for one hand, so she couldn't cut the rib. So I took the knife and I cut the rib for her. Not only did I cut it, I fed her to her. What you doing that for? She can feed herself. It ain't about that. It ain't about that. It was about I seen a need. Are y'all with me? And as church folk, that's what we need to do. Stop being so mean and hateful. Stop relying on one another. Stop talking about one another and get busy in the house of the Lord. Take the talents that God has blessed us with and use them for the edification of the church. Walk in here Bible on our own, you don't even know where Job is found. Faking and shaking. Only somebody you're fooling is the Lord. But the Bible says only what you do for the Lord will last. The two that God called, he gave one $5. He called the other one and gave him $2. He called the one and gave him $1. The one that he gave the $2 to, and the one he gave the $5 to, immediately they went to work and put the master's money to work. Can I get a witness? That's the way the Lord is with us. If you have a talent, if you have a talent to sing, you ought to get in a hurry and find a way to the choir stand. Can I get a witness? You need to take your talent and use it for the Lord. Can I get a witness? If you have a talent for keeping books, go down the hallway and tell Sister Debbie and Sister Roberts that you are proficient in keeping books. And I guarantee you they'll find a job for you. Are you going to help me? Last year I had to struggle with getting people to work in the kitchen because folks got attitudes working in the kitchen. But if you want a job working in the kitchen, all you have to do is to show up. And I guarantee you that little sister found a job for you. Can I get a witness? Somebody might have a talent as a baker. Cakes need to be baked and we can save money instead of buying cakes. Can I get a witness? Somebody may be proficient at cooking ribs. Get on that grill back there and cook the rib. Are you going to help me? Somebody might have a talent for just standing at the door and being a doorkeeper. You need to find Sister Mark. Yeah, I want to be a usher. Should I get a witness? Somebody may be proficient at working with the children. I'm glad to see these children in the church. But somebody needs help down there working with those children. Should I get a witness? I read in my Bible that the one that had the 5 talents and the one that had the 2 talents, they went to work, working for the Lord. That's what this is all about, working for the Lord. And when the Lord came back, the one that had the 5 ran up to him and said, "Sir, you gave me 5, but I took those 5 and I made another 5. The Lord says, well done, thou good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. I'm going to make you ruler over many." Should I get a witness? The one that had the 2 say, "Sir, I took your 2 and I made 4. I read where he said, come on and enjoy the pleasure of the Lord, because you went to work with those 2. Took my money and went to work." Can I get a witness? But here comes that told you that the first two got rewarded. Can I get a witness for this lazy one who took the money and hid it? And when he came back, he said, "Son, I was scared. I didn't want to lose your money, but I stopped by to ask you why. Where is your faith?" Can I get a witness? The Lord, help me say the Lord will never leave you, nor will he forsake you. He gave it to you, and he will bless you. Can I get a witness? But the bench members always want to make excuses. I didn't know what to do, but I heard that the talent that he had, when he gave it back to the master took that talent and gave it to that one who already had 10. I stopped by to tell you, if you have a gift or a talent and you don't use it, he will take it away from you. He'll put you on your sick bed. He'll take your voice away from you. He'll make it so you need help as you're moving around. I hope I'm scared. Somebody, you need to get busy in the house of the Lord. Can I get a witness? You need to be able to tell a dying world about the man on the cross. Tell them he hung there on Friday from 9 o'clock. Tell them until 3 o'clock. Tell them he hung there, pierced in his side, nails in his hand, nails in his feet. Tell the dying world he hung there till 3 o'clock. They took him off the cross. Tell them that he died, went in the ground. Tell them he stayed there Friday night. Tell them he stayed there Saturday morning. Tell them Friday night he was there. Saturday morning he was right there. Tell a dying world Saturday night he was right there. But tell a dying world you got good news. What is the good news? Tell them, now come on there. Sunday morning, he got up all hours in his bed. Stop making excuses. I'm sick in my body. Maybe if you sing in the choir, go sing it, run the disease. God ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Put excuses in the Lord's house. Stop making excuses in the Lord's house. If you have a gift or a talent, you better use it before you lose it. Is it all right? Is it all right? Is it all right? Say yeah. Say yeah. The gift of teaching. There was a lot of teaching that can be done in the Lord's house. Sometimes on Tuesday night, I was working and I'm tired. It would be good to have somebody just step in. Say, Pastor Harry, I'll teach tonight. Is it all right? I wish I had somebody who would take and give Deacon Williams a break sometime. Tell Williams, Deacon Williams, to give me a Sunday. I'll teach Sunday school. Is it all right? I get tired of Frank asking the same folks to lead a song. It would be nice if somebody tell what would be. I got a song that I want to sing. I stopped by today to tell you, you need to get up off your duff and be a blessing for the Lord. All right. All right. All right. Everything say that. Say that. Say that. Oh. Better stop. It's so big, so honoring, and so nasty. Because when God come back, when Jesus come back, He's coming back looking for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. Only what you do for Christ will last. I will never sign a contract with no church to pastor. I'm gonna let that soak in because you didn't catch that. I will never sign a contract to pastor a church. That's what's wrong with churches today. We put too much of the world in the church. Nowhere have I ever seen that in the Bible. I ain't seen it in the Bible. I know that's demonic. Well, I got to bring a resume to be a pastor. Are y'all with me? All you got to do is read the book of Timothy, and the book will tell you the qualification of a pastor. Got to bring a resume to be a pastor. And then, last Saturday or last Sunday, still got these churches when she joined church. Still got churches that can I get a motion? Amen. But Pastor, what's that baby last night? What's that baby last night? Jeffers? J-E-F-F-E-R-S? But Pastor, Deacon Harry, Brother Pastor, I make a motion that Sister Jeffers become a waiting candidate for baptism. What kind of mess is that? A sinner? Saved? By grace. And he gonna vote on this child? Being a member? I don't think so. There's too much world in the church. I'm gonna sign a contract. No, see, because when I sign a contract, you own me. You hire me, and you can fire me. Not in your area, book. I'm gonna help you with something else. You can't pay me for what I do. You can't pay me for what I do. That's good.